Funny. Someone just asked me if I can still speak because I'm so quiet.
Well, you know, you are nervous. It's
am.
normal. We all are. And but you
Well, the
stop
thing is-
speaking when you're nervous. I start to ramble when I get nervous.
Okay.
So I mean,
No, I was just thinking about this. You said, people want Sophie to win because she's so smiley. And the thing is, how long has it been since the Dutch won a Masters medal in a European?
adult championship. I don't know.
I don't think it was. Not in this setting at all. It's been like this for 4 events, and we've never had that. So for Sophie to accomplish even just getting to the theater today is huge for our federation.
That's true. But you know, it's not. But of course, it helps that it's a huge opportunity for the Netherlands. I mean, to get so far in a championship like this, I really believe that Sophie's character is really helping her gain more fans, not just Dutch
For
fans,
sure.
but also international fans.
I heard someone said, "Please take 2," and she did.
So for her, this game is over. It's 1-0 for Sophie van der Meer.
Yeah, I think we see Birgit. She just moved back to her first MX, seeing what that does. She used that this morning on the long. I think she's just want to try something out because if she's hoping that she can win on the medium, which means they will get back to this long pattern.
Yeah.
Therefore, she's going to have to find something that works better for her. And
That looked really good, but it didn't carry the
it
same
looks really good until it hit pins. It didn't carry the same as that
as that
other ball does.
4.5.
That one. So, thinking that she spares here and then strikes, Birgit Pupper has 192.
And she doesn't spare it because
Did I just
that
jinx
ball.
her?
No, you didn't. I think
That's just a spare ball thing.
yeah, I
So
think that's,
181 for Birgit, and the change really came in the 5th.
well, in the 7th frame, let's say there. Because Birgit could still double up in the 7th, and she had a 6 pair, and Sophie just kept on striking. She's
So now
giving.
Sophie can just pull out her game, as she will start on the medium next game. And that means she's only 1 game away if she wins from the championship.
1 game away to being the
The
European
Masters.
Women's Championship.
Don't make fun of me.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Okay, so in all seriousness, 1 game away
The
from
Masters champion.
being the 2012 European Women's Championship. I almost said championship.
Funny. Good shot by Sophie. And
So-
if she strikes here, will shoot 245. Nice game. Again, high scoring.
You know, they throw the same spare ball, but Sophie seems to hook a lot less than Birgit's.
I think Sophie's ball roll makes that happen.
Makes it have a little more skid.
Mm-hmm.
What a wonderful start by Sophie van der Meer, 244.
So Sophie wins this first game, and they will go on to the medium pattern on the right lane.
Can you hear my dad?
The second game will be decided.
So my parents are originally Filipino. That's why I speak English at home. And they came here to support Sophie in their orange shirts. I mean, they have, you
That's
know.
nice. A lot of people. I saw some Belgium people walking around in an orange shirt today.
Seriously,
Yeah.
gosh,
It's
solidarity.
nice. It's nice to see that.
It's like stand by your woman.
Okay, so Sophie is up, and this is the first time they are bowling on a medium again after practice.
Still
She's-
using that A11A.
It worked out just fine.
She makes me so happy because when I watch her bowl,
I get so excited.
no, it's just she's smiling and clapping her hands at the same time because she's enjoying so much. But she wants to stay serious because she really wants to win this. So it's making me happy. Isn't it
know.
making you happy?
I don't know if that's because it's my sister or
Oh,
just
yeah,
because
that's
it's
true.
me.
Of course, it's your sister. She's like family. I mean, she is family. She's not like family.
She's like family.
So she's like family to me then. How
Yeah.
about that? I'm wondering what Birgit's tactic is going to be for this game.
She had a great look with that karma, though.
In her match during the semifinals against Yulin.
Yeah, look at that. Great strike. So they both start with a strike, which means this is a 9-frame match game.
9-frame match game for becoming European Women Championship.
Or go into another game.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know what I like also is that the German fans and the Dutch fans,
We're so nice to each other.
they're so nice to each other. Seriously, it's nothing like football. We all love each other, and
Yeah, it is nothing like football.
You know, we wish each other the best, but of course we wish ourselves just a bit more, which of course is logic to me. And so we see Sophie having a double, 2 perfect strikes for her. I think all of us should drill an 8-11A by track. What do you think? She's been using that ball on the long pattern
think
and
so
on the
too.
medium pattern.
We've seen a lot of ebonite balls work really well this week.
Yes.
The
yes.
pursuits are doing really good
The
as well.
ebonite pursuit on the long pattern is working extremely good. I mean, if Sophie wasn't bowling with her 8-11A, she'd be bowling with her pursuit.
Well, that seems a bit far out. Yeah, and she does not even make it to the pocket. She's leaving a 1-2-4. Sorry, 1-2-4-8.
Yeah,
I got caught off with something else.
that's okay, don't worry. We can all see the pins. You see, that is so.
That is the tricky thing about these lanes.
It's very dangerous to bowl with that much hook on these lanes, because if you throw it just a bit left, that's what happens. It starts hooking immediately, and you have no control over what your ball is going to do after that. So actually leaving a head pin spare and having to spare it on the left side is really difficult. I think I would go for safe and pick up my spare ball for something like that, but
Yeah, you might as well.
because your spare ball hooks anyway.
Yeah, Sophie pulled it in quite a bit, leaving us 3-6, 9-10.
Another difficult spare, another difficult 6. We've
Is she gonna pick up her spare ball? I think she's gonna talk it over with the coach.
yeah, she says, "What do you want me to do?"
The thing is, she used to always spare things with her spare ball, and then she changed it into also doing it with her strike ball.
Okay.
And especially with the 9-pin right there, you're gonna want some angle into that 3-6 to pick it up,
Yeah.
or you gotta be really lucky.
With this, I always pick it up with my strike ball. Oh,
Yeah.
so
that's the tricky thing.
that
about
is the tricky
having
thing
a
about.
strike ball.
It's a difficult spare under pressure. We've all seen. We've seen 3 people miss 6-pin conversion spares.
Yeah, we've seen single pins miss.
That's true. But these spares are very tricky.
Gives an opening for Birgit though, since she missed earlier this game, which sounds kind of weird, but that gives her an advantage because she starts striking right now.
Yeah, because she's playing in second.
So Birgit has 26 in the second, while Sophia has 45 in the second frame with an open in the third. So this shot can be really important for Birgit. As she strikes, nice shot.
Great
So
shot
good.
by Birgit. Great recovery from that 6 miss that she had. So if we're at a point where if Sophie strikes out and Birgit strikes out, Birgit wins by 2 pins.
Isn't that crazy? Although she actually had one pin less.
Yeah, and she started with
That's the thing with
double.
bowling. That second frame is so important.
It's the same thing. If you start with a 9 spare and strike out, you have
Yep.
290. If you spare in the second frame, you have 280.
The first, the second, and 10th are basically what can change anything. Oh, and she throws it out.
She threw it
pretty
a bit
far,
wide.
but it comes back, and it's a light hit, and it strikes.
What I'm liking about this track 811A is that it hooks and recovers if she throws it a bit far, and if she throws it just a tiny bit straighter.
It's a really versatile ball.
It is. You'd think that if an 8 series would hook too much, especially on these lanes with a lot more friction and the shorter pattern, the medium pattern, but it's still controllable. I think
it looks great.
I think they did change the surface a bit, and they moved it to 2,000 or 4,000. They changed the surface, and since that,
They changed a lot of surfaces yesterday because of the lanes and the friction they had. I think before she came here, they sanded it to 1,000, but I think they went up yesterday.
so we see that Birgit Pipler leaves a 10 pin. It looked good.
It was a really good shot. It was a ring and 10.
I'm sorry, guys, by the way, for again leaving you for about 5 seconds. As you know,
Like Ustream is not making us happy.
Yeah, Ustream just kicks us off sometimes, but we are recording this, so even though you can't see those 5 seconds when you watch it on YouTube, you will be able to see the whole
Great spare by Birgit.
broadcast.
Seems like she flattened it out a little bit to spare her 10 pin.
Yeah, it didn't look to hook as much as all the other spare balls did. So Sophie is up by 9 pins, 8 pins over Birgit. And with a double in the 5th, she can extend her lead.
Seems like a bit far out again. Yeah, and she leaves it 2-8.
Do you think they're both getting a bit nervous as it coming to an end?
I would be.
I would be too. I'm ready now.
I think I am more nervous right now than I would be when I'm bowling myself.
Well, you had a gold medal during the European Youth Championships at Retransmisión,
Yeah.
and a bronze medal during the World Youth Championships in Berlin. Are you more nervous now than you were then?
For sure.
So
The thing is, when I'm bowling, I can control what I'm doing, and you're so in the moment that you kind of forget how far you are or
that's true.
where you're at. But right now, I'm kind of on the sideline.
And you really want to help, but you can't.
I really want to push it into the pocket or kick that pin down.
You want to stand next to the lane and just push it where it needs to go.
Just kind of ninja kick that one out.
Like this, the shot she had was just a bit too wide. You just want to go, whoop, just help it a bit. You see, she doesn't need that help to push it in.
No.
She just needs to throw it good.
Wow,
Like she
what
did
a
there.
great shot.
That was really, really
How
nice.
good is she? Come on.
Oh,
Wow.
She is really good. Extremely good. Well, as you can see, she's one of the best as she
She made it this far.
she's
for sure.
here, and I think she qualified as the number 5 seed. I think she qualified as the number 5 seed. In this, ooh. Sophie almost threw it in the gutter.
Almost, but not.
So she has been throwing 3 wide shots in a row with 1 striking, 1 8, and now the washout. We saw her spare a washout in her game against Rebecca Larson, which was a very important washout. So we'll see how she does with this shot right here.